We have Mickey Truth.
Ooh. Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth. Alright, so what's next? I think we're gonna go on to Lil Durk. Alright, so some people definitely felt some type of way about my last video about Durk, okay? So, or maybe I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I didn't vocalize what I'm saying clearly. I really don't care. But hey, for content purposes, let's talk about it. All right, so my last video about Lil Durk was Lil Durk crashing out in feds. Is this the end of OTL? And in it, I'm talking about the government saying, hey, Lil Durk is making three-way calls, right? Three-way calls while locked up after being told not to do it. And I said that was dumb as hell on his behalf when you're fighting to get out. You wanted to get out on bond, right? That was the whole point. And one of the things they used against him for him not to get bond was that he was not listening to rules and regulation inside of jail and was making three-way calls. So let's check out what the comments are saying. Okay. So someone said everyone in the feds do three-way calls in the feds. Listen, this is like that's the dumbest shit I be hearing people like, not just in this situation, but like, for example, be like, oh, matter of fact, let me give y'all a better example. It's a question on the little questionnaire when you do jobs, right? And they'll ask you like, does people steal or something like that, right? And in actuality, yeah, people steal. Like, yeah, but for that question, you're supposed to put no because in like the best of the worlds, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't supposed to do nothing bad, right? So you're supposed to put no. If you put yes, you're not gonna get the fucking job, right? So I think about that every time I hear somebody say, well, everybody else does it. So what the fuck did that got to do with you making a decision to do it? So in the video, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying it's cap as hell or it's dumb as hell for Durk to be taking that risk, right? Of violating a call when, a call. Like, come on, you are able to call your main people, I'm pretty sure. Like, who do you need to talk to that bad that you have, like, you and your situation have to do a three-way call? What's up, Truth Team? So after this live, right, I went and hit up Music 101. Shout out to Music 101, right? And I asked him, when you're in jail, what's the purpose of doing a three-way call? Now, ultimately, he said, like, sometimes you just need to, talk to somebody without them actually knowing who you're talking to, meaning by telephone number, right? And he also said that sometimes it can be a financial thing, but that's just the way things go. So I did ask somebody else. Now, I'm going to continue to let the live play, but then I'm going to tell you what another person that I reached out to had to say. Let's keep going. What's up, Ann? Why they listen to that recording saying they record calls and proceed to talk? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I just, like, it's dumb to me. Now, we're going to come back to this question or this comment in a minute. So, let me see. What's up in here? That's gone. So now, Money, Power, More Money. What's up, Nikki? Said this, okay? What is the point of this video? ... Okay? And y'all know I come back with my 1-2 like, that is my video I wanted to do. Because I was confused, like, what you mean, what's the point? I clearly say what the video is about. So they come back and say, okay, cool. But what does financial situation got to do with three-way calling? You reaching. Let me explain that. In the video, I say my dad is locked up, right? And we're not even at a financial point like Durk, and we don't do three-way calls because from my personal experience, right? You do three-way calls because a person may not have money on their phone. Like you do it to save money. That's how in my real life, okay? Not saying everybody's life is the same, but in my personal experience, right? You do it to save money. You know what I'm saying? Or somebody may have a block on their like you do it to save money. Okay. So in the video, I was saying, and I actually said, not I was saying, I said everybody in Durk's count should have money on their phone. That's what I said, right? And then I went into saying, oh, I forgot the calls are free, whatever. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I said. Like, how is that reaching? Like, why else? Okay, so I just want to ask y'all, those of y'all, that are in the chat right now. What other reason is it to do a three-way call on a recorded jail call? Like, you can't talk no business. You can't talk, so what other reason other than somebody doesn't have minutes on their phone are you doing a three-way call? Because maybe I'm missing it. Mickey, Dark Hill fans be fan the fuck out. SMH. I'm used to this shit. I don't care. It's content for me because content is dry. So y'all know I'll go in the comments and use it for content. So I really don't care. Just last year they were saying I got paid off by OTL. Now this year they saying I'm reaching. Oh, how times have changed. You think they was plotting to set him up since it was his homie? He told everything. I don't know who told everything. That still is unclear. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't know about that. And I mean he did it on his own, but still plotting. And then another thing again, he at this point, right, when he first got locked up, I'm pretty sure his lawyers told him of the affidavit. We went over it word by word on this channel alone, let alone other channels that was on it. In that affidavit, it said like they were already allegedly, you know what I'm saying, harassing witnesses and shit. So why are you taking a risk to do a three-way call, right? Obviously, it can't be a financial reason you need to do a three-way call because all your people that you should want to talk to should have money on their phone. Secondly, you shouldn't be doing a three-way call anyway to talk to random niggas you hang with because you don't even know who's telling on you at this point. Okay? Now we're talking about this was in the beginning now. This was prior to bond. Prior to all that. Thirdly, they already saying that you like telling people to do shit. So why do a three-way call? Like that was the whole point of what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be crazy. I don't think people really realistically be thinking about shit before they comment. They just everything is a reach. How the fuck is that a reach? You know? So the next person I hit up was Seti Nash, okay? And I'm like, yo, why would a person do a three-way call? And he pretty much just said basically the same thing that Music said minus the financial part. He ain't mentioned the financial part, right? And I said, well, I'm just asking you because I know he was wondering, why would a person do it? Because I'm trying to figure out what in the right mind was Durk in. Now, Seti Nash said this, that Durk knew he wasn't coming home. So he like, fuck it. Like, he got to get to it. Now, I'm like, so, damn. So he just said, fuck it. But the more I thought about it, that could be it. Since he did, according to that recording, say he was in there with his feet up and laughing like it's nothing. So maybe that is true. Maybe that is plausible. But over here in Regularville, you know what I'm saying, Squareville, whatever, where we don't get into street shit, we got law-abiding citizens, okay? I ain't fucking up by doing no three-way call to jeopardize myself going home. But another thing, the more I thought about what Seti Nash said, yeah, bond was rare. Because, normally I talk in a general sense. This is the first, no, I'll take that back. It's not the first murder trial, federal murder trial. But anyway, but this is the first bond situation we have talked about. And it is rare for a person to get bonded in the feds for murder, okay? Because, you know, your deed is that you took somebody out. That's definitely a threat to society. But anyway, let's continue. And saying maybe they think not everybody's call get recorded. And that's just like, this is my thing. And this is where I'm going to use that street card in reverse on a lot of people, right? It's like, you can't say that you are so street and so whatever, and you don't know that they record call. At this point, you know they are recording the calls. Like, how many of your homeboys that got into some shit and they play a call recording? Like, you know it. Like, everybody should know. Like, they're not telling you their calls are being recorded for nothing. Even if you call, like, for example, let's just take jail out of it. If you call your bank, if you call any place like that, they tell you these calls may be monitored and recorded. So that's letting you know, context clues, that it's a chance they are recording what I'm saying. So what the fuck? Like, that's like going into a store, right? And you say, hey, do you have a dressing room? And they say, yes, we have a dressing room. But your time in the dressing room may be monitored and recorded. Are you going in the dressing room, or are you going to be like, oh, hell no? Just because they may be recording you. Like, come on now. Instead, right, they record everybody calls in the pod. Like, yeah, like, that's like, at this point, it's just stupidity. And that was basically what I was saying in a video. I felt like Durk would have been smarter than that. And again, he was wanting to get out on bond. This is another thing that I say a lot of times. Clients go against what, okay, their damn lawyers are doing. I tell my daddy this all the time. Me and my dad had a big blowout a few weeks ago because he was working basically against what his lawyer was doing. Okay, you're not gonna go in the dressing room, right? So this is what I feel like, and this is why I say he was working against what his attorney is trying to do. His attorney is trying to paint him as this law-abiding citizen that changed his life around, that gives back to the community, that does this, does that. But you're in jail violating rules. Now again, it may be a minute rule to us, right? Because like the first comment said, everybody does it, you know. But that's breaking the rules in jail is breaking the rules in jail. So you're sitting there giving the government more ammunition towards you by breaking a dumbass rule about making a three-way call. Again, can anybody tell me what would be the need for him to make a three-way call? Like, if I had a chance to get out of jail, I got top lawyers working on this shit. What I'm not going to do is violate a phone privilege or a phone rule to jeopardize that. And that was pretty much what I was saying. Like, it makes no sense. Like, it makes no sense. Isn't that why Melly lost his phone privileges? Yes. One of, like, part of it, yeah. But, like, at this point, they're literally, like, the government is paying Durk as this person that doesn't give a fuck about authority, doesn't follow the rules, feel like his money is his way in. So why are you going to give them ammunition against you, like making a three-way call? Like, I still, like, nobody can tell me what other than financial. Like, again, to me in my personal life, what's up, Jersey? What's up, Murder? Like, in my personal life, okay, you do three-way calls when somebody don't have minutes on their phone, or maybe their number is blocked. Like, then you be like, hey, call sisters. Like, boom, you utilize who got the money on the phone. So again, I'ma say it like I said in the video. Everybody in Durk's count should have money on their phone. As much as OTL flash their jewelry, flash their money, you mean to tell me everybody can't put money on their phone. So that's why I was asking the viewers, like, what other reason is it to violate the phone policy in jail to make a three-way call? Like, on some real shit. And even if you was like, this is my thing. And I said, we don't do three-way calls. Because in the times, people have been in jail with my dad. They can't reach their people, whatever. I done took down phone numbers and hit their family up like, hey, such said, and money to the phone. Again, it be a money thing. As far as, I guess, regular life people, would be a money thing. I don't know. Maybe it's different for rich people. Mickey, I am more street than most people, but you be right. But people can't think past go. Yeah, and I think it's because I'm saying it. I think that's a problem. Like, on some real shit. I think it's because I'm saying it. And I think that be the problem. It's the messenger, right? The messenger. Because, like, I just don't be understanding. Like, how can you sit here and say, like, I don't know. And like I said, the first question to say, oh, everybody does it in the feds. Well, Durk is crazy as hell to do what everybody's doing in the feds. You're not everybody. That's like saying everybody, okay, like fellas. And y'all won't get mad when I'm about to say, but it's normally guys that say that, right? So that's like, so if the whole pod of dudes is sucking dick, you just gonna suck dick because everybody is sucking dick, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? The shit sounds goofy as fuck. When you say it out loud, see, when you put it in that context, shit sounds weird. It sounds weird to me anytime somebody says, well, everybody does it. Like, the fuck? It's crazy. And said the only thing I can think is they think they won't be caught since they are on everybody else's phone call. But the thing is this, and this is another reason why I was like, in this situation, we're talking about a superstar. We're talking about somebody that not only the internet wanted taken down, because y'all know they've been wishing indictments on Durk for a while. We talking about the feds literally rushed their investigation thinking you was about to flee to take you down. Why is you giving these people ammunition against you? That was my whole thing. That's why I said I thought he would have been the one that had more sense than that. Like, I would have thought he would have been the one that had a little bit more sense to that because he got the most to lose. Like, as of right now, he's like the biggest thing out of Chicago dealing with an indictment. You know what I'm saying? Like, we done hurt other people's own cases, but they're not at the level of Durk. And I would have called their ass silly as fuck for doing that shit. But, like, it's just like, you got too much to lose. Like, why are you doing that?
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest, give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina. #1 blogger in South Carolina.